let's get into a reading. We're going to see what's coming out for you today, Pisces. Friendly reminder, guys, if you want to check out anything I have to offer, you can find it down below. If you would ever like to shop my closet, like clothes that I'm getting rid of, you can find it on eBay. I also have Oracle cards, which could be found on Amazon and Etsy. So let's get the energy coming out for you today. I'm seeing the number 222. Okay, the energy right off the bat that's coming in is a King of Swords. This could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This could be someone who's looking at life right now from a very practical and logical perspective. So they're not allowing their heart to guide them. I might crave you, yearn for you, long for you. My heart might feel connected to you, but if it doesn't make logical sense, I'm not taking action. That could be someone's energy, okay? Yeah, someone here is like hopeful. Oh, okay. So this is what I'm saying. Some of you are hopeful that someone will step up. But what Spirit's telling me with this Nine of Cups and the King of Pentacles is that you could be hoping for a version of them that they might not be able to be. So right now I'm saying whoever this is, you guys are matching each other's energy. You're both showing up in a Swords energy. So that means that you guys got to a point where it was like, okay, we need to take our heart out of this because something's not aligned, something's not working. What was it that wasn't working? Okay, so this person either chose someone else or this relationship needed to be grounded. It needed to be stabilized. And this person could have got cold feet. I remember the last time I gave someone everything. I remember the last time a man or a woman walked into the room and they made my heart hit the floor. I married that person and then divorced them. I fell in love with that person for then us to have to fall out of love. It's like, as soon as they met you and as soon as things started going in a certain direction, I think someone here got cold feet is what I'm saying. And it's like you could have wanted this person to man up or woman up. But Spirit could be telling you here that what you're hoping and wishing for in a partner might not be this person. Because again, this is the kind of person where they're not going to gamble. They're not going to take a leap unless they know that they're going to win. Okay? They're not the gambling kind. Now, that can have you staying in your comfort zone. I feel like this person, I feel like both of you could be wanting that from each other because I have a Queen of Swords, King of Pentacles. Like, okay, I need you to stabilize the relationship. I need you to come in as someone who's stable and consistent and you're showing up for me. But then with their energy, they have a Queen of Pentacles, King of Swords. So it's like they want you to do that. So both of you could be waiting for the other one to make a move, for the other one to stabilize this relationship, say what they want. Okay, so this would be the energy of, I don't want you to tell me that you want to be my girlfriend, my boyfriend, my husband, my wife. I just want you to show up. I just want you, when I'm having a hard day, you text me and say, hey, is there anything I can do to help? I know you might not want to talk to anyone today. That's fine. I'm going to come and bring you food. You don't have to answer the door. Both of you are wanting that version of one another, but it's like neither one of you are willing to take the action or take the steps to get you there. That's what I'm saying, okay? So why is this coming up? It's coming up because there could be some sort of like obsession here. This could be something that both of you are having a hard time letting go of. There could be an obsession of who's going to take the action, whose place it is to take the action. I think this is a relationship that has a lot of pride. Because let's be honest, let's be real. If we're always waiting for the other person to make it right, we're never going to make it right. If we're pointing the finger at what each other needs to do, we're not able to see our part, so then we can act differently. And it's like both of you need to have the courage and the strength to do something differently. But I feel like right now there's an energy of, well, it's his place to reach out. If he wants to talk to me, he will. And then this person's going, well, it's her place to reach out. If she wants me in her life, she'll make it happen. If she wants to talk to me, she will. We're pointing the finger when we need to take a step back and go, it doesn't matter if they show up the way that I want them to show up. What matters is me coming in and going, I miss you, I hope you're okay, and I don't need you to say it back to me for it to still be true. That's what's happening here. But what I'm seeing is that this person has no plans of approaching you whatsoever. They're pretending that they don't care. They keep telling themselves that they can't reach out. They're wondering if you're thinking of them as much as they think of you. They watch you online if they're able, so they can feel connected to you. And they're still insanely attracted to you. So it's like, well, I can't reach out. And I'm going to act like I don't care. But I do care, and I wonder if you care. That's what's happening here. And until both of you can come to the table and go, I care. I might not act like I care. I might run. I care. But there also has to be a recognition that when you do that, you have to accept the fact that the other person might not say it back. You might tell this person, I love you, I miss you. They might not say it back. You might tell this person, I want to see you. They might not feel the same. And you've got to get to a place where you're okay with that rejection. Because I feel like 9 times out of 10, when we're so terrified of rejection, we can manifest it. So I think that's what's happening here. It's like this person's scared of being rejected. You're scared of being rejected. Growth here needs to happen. There needs to be some sort of confidence that comes through, and we need to do things differently. But there's also an energy here with this 9 of Wands where one of you or both of you could be so wounded that you have a hard time expressing what you're feeling, or you feel like it's not safe. This could be being in past relationships and you told that person or someone, you know, I don't understand, I do this, I do that, I feel this for you, and you pour your heart out and they just don't give a shit. That can really wound you. And that can also make you go, should I ever do that again? Because that hurt. That's what both of you are feeling, which is why it's so hard for both of you to just throw it out all on the line, to just say, you know what, fuck it. I don't care if you reject me. I don't care if you feel the same. I miss you. I love you. I want to see you. And it's not going to change what I'm feeling, what I'm thinking, if you don't feel the same. That's what both of you have to get. But there again is an energy of, well, I'll wait for him to reach out. Well, I'll wait for her to reach out. And this mutual, well, I can't. We got to put pride to the side, okay? We got to put pride to the side. It doesn't matter if you look like an idiot. It doesn't matter if you look like a fool. It doesn't matter if you look needy or like you're whipped. None of that matters. What matters is that you're showing up from your authentic self. Okay, so why are they watching? Yeah, because of either some sort of good news or they want to have some sort of talk. Again, I feel like, okay, so there's either good news that they want to share around changes. There could be changes that's happened in this person's life. Maybe they bought a home. Maybe they sold a home. Maybe you always try to talk them into doing something. They're like, no, I can't do that. And then after you guys separated, they did it. There could be things that they want to share with you, conversations they want to have with you. There could also be a conversation here that someone wants to have around some sort of conflictedness. It's like, if you and this person could come to the table without any fears, without any worries, without any, well, I don't want to look dumb, both of you would say, you know, I really loved you. My love might have been dysfunctional. It might have been fucked up. It might have been the kind of love where I was trying to make you jealous or piss you off. But I did love you. And there's also a recognition here of having differences, not being on the same page. And that's when love truly hurts, is when you want someone so bad, but you feel like you can't have them, whether you feel like they can't fit into your life. Maybe this is living an hour away from one another, and maybe you or them or both don't have the finances to travel that hour. Let's be honest, let's be real. Gas prices are ridiculous. That's what I'm saying here. And it's like if both of you could just sit down and not be scared of being judged, not be scared of being laughed at, If both of you could sit down and not be scared of being like ridiculed or seen in a different light, I think it would really bring an authentic version of both of you to the table. A version of you where both of you are going to say, I wanted it to be you. But again, there's an energy here where they want you to show up in a certain way, yet they're cold, and you're feeling the same way, and they view you as cold. So it's like one person's going to have to give for this to work. One person's going to have to eventually go, okay, I can't take this anymore. Is something going to change here? Okay. Someone here's wanting to communicate from a place of honesty. So any lies, anything that they done where you were like questioning, why did you do that? Why did you say that? Why did the lack thereof? Why did we make plans and you didn't show up? There's some sort of like questioning here, and someone's wanting to clear it up. You seeing something as a backstabbing or betrayal. That wasn't my intentions though. And it's like, am I strong enough to hash out this conversation with you? Do they plan on taking action, or will you take action? Who's going to possibly end up folding? And then I want to see why they're watching you. Someone's feeling discontent. Something in divine timing. So what I'm saying is that the longer you two stay in this energy, someone's going to get insanely dissatisfied, and that could end up pushing them to take some sort of action that they once wouldn't have taken. Yeah, this person's even lying and saying, you know what, I'm just waiting for the right time to make my move. But let's be honest, let's be real. Is there ever really a right time? If you're constantly waiting for the right moment to start a business, you'll never start a business, because nothing's ever going to be perfect or in order for you to do it. Same for love. Same for having children. If you're waiting until you're ready to have children, spoiler alert, baby, you ain't ever going to be ready, okay? Some things in life, you just have to throw your ass into and see if you're ready. And it's like, okay, I'm going to learn how to swim real quick. That's what I'm saying. This person does have regrets. They feel like it's too late. That could be one of their regrets. Why do they watch you? Why do they keep eyes on you? Something about you being their emotional fulfillment, seeing you as some sort of success, recognizing you through different eyes. They could even be seeing some sort of conflict that they weren't able to see before. Yeah, there's something to do here with this bee where this love could have definitely stung. How do they feel for you now? Five of Swords. See, this person's kind of in their ego. How they feel now is, I'll be damned if I'm reaching out. I'll be no, I don't care. I don't care. That's this person's energy. Again, spying. Scared to reach out, so they're getting kind of hostile and going, no, I'm not going to. It's not my place. How do they view you now? They could view you as someone who they feel like you never get your way. There's a little bit of energy here of like, can I be honest? I feel like this person sees you as someone who's really confident and abundant, but I feel like that's something that pisses them off. It's like, yeah, you think you have your life together, but there's one part of your life that you don't have together and you won't. That's how this person views you. There's some sort of like love, but there's also an energy of being like very hostile towards you, very angry, kind of feeling like you got what you deserved kind of energy. And again, that could be that I pretend I don't care. They want some sort of giving and receiving, but they, again, feel like it's your place. They feel like you blocked them. So in their mind, it's like, okay, you blocked me, you cut me off, you said I couldn't come back around, so I'm not coming back around. That's how this person feels. You don't want me in your life, that's fine, but you're going to miss me. But what they're not realizing is that this actually might be pushing you to become more in tune with your emotions, what you want, what you feel, what you're settling for, what you're going towards. There's also, okay, now I see why this person was so hostile. There's an energy here of this person feeling like what they were giving wasn't enough. So I hope you don't get anything at all. That's how this person feels. And that's the reason why they don't want to approach you. It's because they want this to go their way, but they're also a little butthurt because I don't know, if this is a masculine, this is a very fragile, wounded masculine. This is a masculine who's in their feminine energy, the kind that kind of wants to be chased, pursued, persuaded. And this would be the kind of masculine that would go, well, I know my worth. Do you? Because you're acting like a bitch. Like, that's what I'm saying here. If this is a woman who maybe didn't want to notice her behavior or the lack thereof and could have definitely acted in a way that made you not want to deal with her anymore, and that could have really hurt her ego, and there could be a part of her that kind of hopes that you suffer. I kind of hope you suffer. I kind of hope you don't find love, because I don't feel like you really cherished me when you had me. This could be the kind of woman who does have like this distorted Disney type of love in her mind, where the woman can't do no wrong, don't challenge her, just really nurture her, give to her, support her. When relationships aren't like that, your partner's going to challenge you. Your partner's going to make you better. Your partner's not going to be like a Disney movie. And I think if this is a woman who could have wanted you to pay for some time. But I'm seeing an energy here of you getting more in touch with your emotions. I'm seeing you leveling up because of this experience. I'm seeing them watching that as well. It's like they've seen you go from this energy of they've seen you change. And they feel like this change could have been hard for you. This could be the kind of relationship where you guys dated in your 20s and they now know you in your 40s or 50s. They remember when you would be the kind of person where it's like, oh, you think you leaving? Well, guess what? I changed the locks. Good luck getting your shit. That could have been your energy previously. And there could have been something where you dealt with this person and it really evolved you because you felt like they didn't see your worth. They also felt the same way. They felt like you didn't see their worth. You felt like they didn't see your worth. But what was happening here is both of you wanted a version of one another where you guys weren't going to show up that way. It's like you wanted them to stabilize the relationship. They wanted you to stabilize the relationship. Instead of just showing up for the relationship and saying, okay, I don't know if you're going to give to me. I will figure that out as we go, but I'm going to be a stable person for you. So both of you could have felt that. And as you've evolved, they could see that as watching you, or while they watch you. They could see that you're better at communicating. They can see that you are maybe having fun. You're on a new journey. You're big on taking action. You're very passionate. You could be going after some sort of dream, goal. They could see you as someone who is a drinker. Maybe you go out to party, you drink. Maybe you throw like birthday parties or parties at your home all the time. But they definitely now see you as someone where you once would have maybe been like, what am I getting from this? You're more along the energy of, I want to give, and I will reevaluate down the road whether or not you're giving the same to me. We'll figure that out. But I'm going to give because that's who I am. I'm a lover. And that's your energy. So they don't really have plans on approaching, at least not anytime soon. They could end up staying in this energy for 4 days, 4 weeks, 4 months. You guys could end up in this conflict for 4 years. I feel like that's significant. So what is this person needing to learn? So what this person's needing to learn is what it would take to be a team player. I feel like this is someone who's used to being like a lone wolf. They could be classified as the black sheep of their family. They could feel like their family doesn't understand them. Maybe their parents have passed. They don't really have family around them. There could be an energy here where they need to learn how to merge with someone, how to not expect. It's an energy like this person wants to be single and alone, but this person wants someone to be there for them. And that's okay, that's great, that's grand, but in order for people to be there for you, you usually have to be there for them. There has to be some sort of mutual giving and receiving. And I feel like this could be teaching this person what longevity looks like and what it takes, what part they need to give for something to be successful long term. Yeah, something, okay. Yeah, it's like this person feels like what they give is enough. But what Spirit is saying is this person's not realizing that in order to have what they're seeking, what they're wanting, what they're going after, their sides of themselves are going to have to moderate. So again, pride. I think this person's very prideful. I think this person has the tendency to keep truths to themselves because the sword is down. It's like, should you really expect your family members and your friends to treat you a way that you wouldn't treat them? Do you really think someone's going to go out of their way to try to fix something when you pretend you don't care? Like, that's the energy I'm seeing here. And this person's wondering if you're thinking of them because they've been playing cool for too long. And what I'm saying is that they're either not going to see that you've moved on and balanced something. By the time they get ready to come in, you could be married. You could have moved and bought a house with someone else. You could have started a sanctuary with someone. I'm saying that they're not going to be able to see that some sort of balance has done taken place into your life. And that they might not be able to join because of these fives. These fives are sometimes a hard lesson. So that reminds me of like when you want something, you have to get it because when you go back, it could be sold out, it could be gone. And this could be someone who wants you. This could be someone who literally wants you. They find you attractive. They watch you any way that they can. They love to stay connected to you. They think about you. They wonder if you feel the same way. They see you as some sort of emotional fulfillment. However, with these fives here, I feel like the hard lesson for this person could be your pride will have you missing out on something that you want. So you want to stay in your pride. You don't want to speak truth. You don't want to be the one who's going to go in and say that you're sorry and speak your truth and say, this is what I feel, this is what I think. Then you're going to make your reality. And that's what I'm seeing here is that this person could be manifesting something, but it might not be the reality they think that they're manifesting. They might really think that in the future, this is going to be able to be fixed. But what they might see when they come in or when you run into them is that something else has been grown and that it's been grown in your favor. It's balanced. It's brought into your life because it's for you. And that could be then something that's going to be hard for this person to express because I feel like at that point, this person's going to feel like you're the one that got away. But did you get away when they let you go? That's the energy here. You can't be the one that got away when someone let you walk away, sat there and watched you and went, they'll be back. And then they just keep sitting there. Okay. What do you need to know? You need to know that you make this person feel things that no one else has ever felt, but that this person's ego does not want to admit how much of a hold you have on them. Exactly. So, and that could be a lesson in this lifetime. That could be a lesson in this lifetime. This person, it's like when they finally get ready to fold, it might be too late, to be honest with you. By the time they get ready to fold, you could be already invested or already in something else with someone that you're not willing to give up, something you're not willing to give up. turning your back on something that you once thought was equal giving and receiving, for you to realize that it was not what you wanted or not what you thought. Walking away, going towards something that you desire. Okay. Yeah, they're going to open up and communicate with you on how they feel. Will it be too late? Because that's the energy I'm feeling. 6 of Cups. That's a past energy. Ooh. I think it's going to be too late by the time that they muster up the strength and the courage to make something right. You know, this could be a parent that wants to blame you for the reason that they're a shitty parent. But by the time they realize, wait, it was never my kid's job to pick up the phone. It was never my kid's job to make this relationship work. It was mine. Why was I expecting a 5-year-old to make a relationship work when I'm the parent? But by the time they realize it, because they have no plans on approaching, their ego is like, no, I'm right. I'm the parent and they should respect me and they should. You can't get what you don't give, okay? And with this person, there's an energy here of, listen, I think about you. You know, maybe we even have good memories. I view you as something that's always going to be special to me. That's what I'm saying. But I also view this as something that's stuck. I view this as something that's never going to change. It's never going to go anywhere. So what I'm saying is that by the time someone here finally budges and tries to make it work, there could be a conversation that's been long overdue, a conversation that's been desired, but a conversation that's going to end up leading to a stalemate energy. I'm glad we had that conversation. Doesn't change anything though. Like, that's what I'm saying. Okay, so they don't have any plans on approaching you, but boy, let me tell you, it doesn't keep them from watching you. It doesn't, and I think that that's their ego. I think their ego doesn't want you to know, but then their ego is also like, but see what they're up to. This person is their own worst enemy. I'm just going to be honest with you. So leaving it here, guys. Have a blessed day.